What if the reason you keep losing motivation is because it was never truly yours to begin with? Think about it. How many things in your life are powered by genuine desire, and how many are secretly fueled by the validation? The promotion, the gym transformation, the expensive car, even the dream career. Sometimes we call it ambition, but deep down it is often performance. And the terrifying part is this: a person can spend entire life chasing applause without ever asking themselves if they are actually happy. There is a strange emptiness that comes after achieving something you thought would finally complete you. You work for months, sometimes years. You imagine the moment constantly. If I can just reach this level, then I will feel enough. Then it happens. People congratulate you. Your phone lights up. You feel important for a moment and then silence. Because external motivation is powerful but temporary. It feeds on attention, recognition, comparison, status, fear of falling behind. It's the energy of what will people think of me. And honestly, society rewards this mindset everywhere. From childhood, most people are trained to perform before they ever learn to understand themselves. Good grades earn praise, obedience earns approval, achievement earns love. So eventually, many adults become emotionally dependent on validation without realizing it. That is why some people look successful in public but feel strangely disconnected in private. Because external motivation can push your body forward while your soul quietly stays behind. Internal motivation feels very different. It is quieter, less dramatic, less visible, sometimes even lonely. It's waking up early to practice something nobody claps for it. It's studying when there is no exam, training when nobody is watching, writing when nobody is reading. Internal motivation is deeply personal. It comes from identity instead of image. Not how do I look, but whom am I becoming? And this is why life changes. Because external motivated people usually stop when rewards disappear. But internally driven people continue even in silence. That is why some individuals remain disciplined for decades while others burn out after a few weeks. One is chasing dopamine, other is building character. There is a psychological reason this matters so much. The human brain accepts quickly to rewards. What once excited you eventually becomes normal. The salary increase becomes expected. The compliments fade. The trophies collect dust. That is called hedonic adaptation. The endless cycle where external rewards lose emotional power over time. Which means if your entire identity depends on outside validation, you will constantly need more. More recognition, more attention, more proof that you matter. And that cycle quietly becomes exhausting. But internal motivation works differently. It creates fulfillment instead of stimulation because the reward is not just the outcome. The reward becomes the process itself. A musician practicing alone at midnight, an athlete training before sunrise, a father working hard not for praise but because responsibility matters to him. These people are not always driven by excitement. Sometimes they are driven by meaning, and meaning survives longer than emotion. Here is the uncomfortable truth most people avoid. If nobody could see your success, would you still want it? That question changes everything, my friends, because it reveals whether your goals belong to your heart or your ego. Some people do not actually want wealth, they want admiration. Some don't want fitness, they want superiority. Some do not even want success itself, they want to finally feel worthy. And that realization can be painful but also freeing because once you stop building your life around applause, you finally hear your own voice clearly. You stop asking what impresses people and begin asking what gives me peace. That is the moment internal motivation is born. Not from hype, not from pressure, not from competition, but from alignment. When your actions finally match your values. External motivation can start the engine, but the internal motivation is what keeps you moving when life becomes quite difficult, repetitive, and uncertain. One depends on the world noticing you. The other depends on you believing in yourself, even when nobody is watching. And maybe maturity is realizing this. A meaningful life is not built by constantly providing yourself to others. It's built by becoming someone you can respect in silence. Because at the end of the day, crowds disappear, trends change, attention fades, but relationship you have with yourself, that stays. Remember, external motivation makes you perform, internal motivation makes you transform. The moment you stop chasing applause, you finally hear your own truth. A person driven only by validation will eventually feel empty, no matter how full their life looks. Meaning lasts longer than excitement. All the best.